Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. And in our tutorial for today, we are going to learn how to make the block stitch. So to begin our work, we are going to start by chaining a multiple of 3, and we shall add one at the 10. So I'm going to make my slip knot. And I will chain a multiple of 3. That is, I will chain 18 and add 1 at the end, that is to make 19. So 1, so I have 19 chains here. And to begin our row 1, we are going to skip this very first stitch, and in our next stitch we are going to make a single crochet. And again in the next stitch we are going to make another single crochet stitch. After we are done making the first 2 single crochet stitches, we are going to chain 2 and skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in the third one we are going to make a single crochet stitch 2, and we are going to chain 2 again, skip 2 stitches and make a single crochet in the next one. So we are going to repeat this pattern up to the end of our work. That is, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, put a single crochet stitch in the next, chain 2, skip 2 stitches and put a single crochet in the next stitch. Okay, chain 2, skip 2 stitches and put a single crochet stitch in the next chain space. So this is what you should have, and at the end you'll be having 1 extra chain. So in that extra chain you put a single crochet stitch. So when you see your work, you'll find that you have 2 single crochet stitches at the beginning and at the end, and in the middle you have chain 2 spaces divided by a single crochet stitch. 2 chain spaces, single crochet, 2 chain spaces, single crochet, 2 chain spaces, single crochet, until the very end. So we are done with our row 1. To begin row 2, we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. Okay, this chain 1 stitch does not really count as, this chain 1 we made does not really count as a stitch. So what we're going to first do here is make a double crochet, and we're going to make a double crochet on top of the previous chains, a single crochet, the first single crochet in the previous row, like that is the last one in the previous row, and on this row it is the first one. So we are going to make a single crochet on top of it, and that is in this space here. We're going to make a double crochet. Okay, and when we are done, we're going to leave this next single crochet. We're not going to put anything on top of it, but we shall go direct in with the chain spaces, the chain 2 spaces. So in that chain 2 space, we're going to put 3 double crochet stitches in each chain space. So this is the first double crochet. This is our second double crochet stitch, and this is our third double crochet stitch. In the next one, we are also going to put 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3. And in the next chain 2 spaces, you're also going to put 3 double crochet stitches. So this is what you're going to do up to the very end. You see? Put double crochet stitches in the next chain space. Put 3 of them. And in this last one, you also put 3 double crochet stitches. So we're done with putting the 3 double crochet stitches in our chain 2 spaces, and now we are left with this last one. So we are going to skip this first single crochet, and then in the last, on top of the last one, we are going to put our double crochet stitch. you see this? So you will realize here that there is a double crochet stitch at the beginning, a double crochet stitch at the beginning and a double crochet stitch at the end, and in the middle there are clusters of 3 double crochet in each chain 2 space. So to begin our row 3, we are going to chain 1 again and turn our work. And on top of the previous double crochet, on top of it here, we are going to make 1 single crochet stitch. And in this chain, in this space between this double crochet and the double crochet clusters, inside this space, we are going to put another single crochet stitch. I hope I'm making sense there. So once we are done with this, we're going to chain 2 and put single crochet in between the clusters, between these 3 double crochet clusters, you see. Put a single crochet there, stitch there. Chain 2 and you repeat the same thing until the end. In between this space, you put a single crochet stitch. You chain 2, go to the next space between the double crochet clusters and you put your single crochet stitch. And you repeat this up to the very end. Make sure your work is not very tight. Try to make it a little bit loose, not very loose, but don't over tighten it either. Don't make your tension so strong. Okay, and this last one, we're going to put a single crochet stitch on in between this last double crochet and these 3 double crochet clusters. This one we are done, and we shall end up with putting a single crochet on top of our double crochet stitch. So this is literally a repeat of these 2 rows, these 2 rows, and this and this and this row, or rather let me say the first and the second row. Yeah, it's just a repeat of these rows. So to begin this next row we are going to repeat what we did in this row of clusters. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work for our row 4. And the exact same thing we did in this other row, it's the same thing we are going to do here. That is, we are going to put a double crochet stitch on top here. And after we're done with putting our double crochet top stitch there, we are going to put 3 double crochets in this chain 2 spaces. That is 1, 2, 3. Again, we put 3 double crochet stitches in here. 1, 2, and 3. And in the next chain 2 space, we're also going to put 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do the same thing until the very end of our row. Just put 3 double crochet stitches in the chain 2 space. And and when you reach the end here, you're going to skip this, and in the last double single crochet, on top of the last single crochet, you're going to put your double crochet stitch. You're done with the row 4. And row 5, you chain and turn your work, and you do the same thing you did in this other small row, which is insert your single crochet and on top of the double crochet stitch, insert your single crochet in the middle of the first double crochet stitch and these clusters, chain 2, insert single crochet in between these clusters, double crochet clusters, chain 2, insert your single crochet in between these double crochet clusters, chain 2, and you repeat the same thing. Insert single crochet here, chain 2. It's a very simple pattern to work out. So when you reach the end, of course, you put your single crochet stitch here again, and you end the row by inserting a single crochet on top of the next or the last double crochet. So this is your work, and you continue again with this row of double crochet cluster. I hope by now you have understood. Chain one, turn your work, and continue with this row. So that is the same thing that you'll do until the end of your swatch. Okay, which is here you make a double crochet stitch here, and then you make 3 double crochet stitches in the clusters. 3 double crochet clusters in the chain 2 space, sorry, yeah, until the end of the row. What project would you use to make with this stitch? I would like to know in the comment section. Please leave for me a comment telling me what stitch you would want, what project you would use the stitch for making, as well as which stitch would you want us to make for you its tutorial. Otherwise, see you in our next tutorial. Until then, bye. Love you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this tutorial, and wait for more stitch patterns. See you.